Hey everybody, I'm Connor, and before I get straight into this review of Central Intelligence, I just wanted to let you know that for the next 2 weeks I'm going to be going on holiday, and so the upload schedule, or the kind of usual videos I've been putting out, will be a little bit different, but I'm still looking to put out some videos for you, so definitely stay tuned for that. And yeah, let's get straight into this review of Central Intelligence, which is a action comedy film with some elements of crime in there. It's starring Dwayne Johnson, or The Rock as he's used to be known as, and also Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart definitely steals the spotlight, and he is the protagonist primarily, but ultimately I think he steals the spotlight in this film. He's the standout one in the pair anyway. But overall, throughout the whole kind of story, the plot of this film, Kevin Hart and The Rock definitely have some great chemistry, and I think the narrative of this film isn't exactly the strongest. It's about the Rock's character as a CIA agent, or he kind of says that he is anyway. You'll have to see it for yourself, but he gets his old high school buddy, Kevin Hart's character, and he tries to get him in to help him out with this big operation that he's got going on to track someone down, and they're going around in circles trying to figure out who it is. And Kevin Hart and the audience is kind of very confused, as we don't really know what's going on. It's all a bit unusual, but ultimately it's just to get these two characters and these two actors together. It's not so much about the story, but I do think that there is some nice shots. There's some quite good cinematography in there. So some of the panning shots, and where there'll be a couple of people standing in the center, and the camera will pan around them, and there'll be a whole circle of guards or troops or whatever you want to say around them. Some of those shots are pretty cool and definitely work well with the scene. Like I mentioned, the chemistry between The Rock and Kevin Hart is the absolute core of this film. It is fantastic. The comedy is really great. Some jokes are pulled off better than others, but on a whole it is a great comedy film rather than a great action film. And I think some poorer things to consider in this film is, for me personally, I don't like The Rock all that much. I don't think he's very good at acting, and his performance in this film is very over the top, very overly dramatic, and his character is just like a big kid. He's not changed apart from appearance since his early character in the film, where you see them in high school. But overall, the comedy works really well. Their chemistry is definitely important in this film. It's all about the relationship that they have, rather than the narrative of this film, or any of the effects or anything like that. And speaking of the effects, there's quite a lot of action-based fight sequences hand to hand, which don't really play out all that well. I mean, they're trying to make it kind of humorous, but still also be action-based, so there's not a great balance, and it doesn't get pulled off extremely well. I will say that, but I think if you're going to go and see a film at the cinema and you want to just have a good time and see a fun, enjoyable film, then I think you should go and see Central Intelligence whilst it's still out, and I would rate it a 6 out of 10, which may not seem all that great, just above average, but it is definitely a very enjoyable film. You'll get some laughs out of it, and there's a little blooper section at the end before the credits, just to see the relationship that The Rock and Kevin Hart have, and it is great because you can see them really enjoying what they're doing and working well together. So I hope you enjoyed this brief little review of Central Intelligence. Be sure to leave a comment down below if you're going to go and see it, or what your thoughts are on it if you've already seen it. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date. and I will see you in the next video.